Hey, it's the Terminian Hero here, and we're playing The Legend of Zelda. The very first Legend of Zelda, that is. Long ago, Ganon, Prince of Darkness, stole the Triforce of Power. Princess Zelda of Hyrule broke the Triforce of Wisdom into 8 pieces and hid them from Ganon before she was kidnapped by Ganon's minions. Link, you must find the pieces and save Zelda. So yeah, that's pretty much the whole story of this game. Nowhere near as complicated as it is later in the series, with the whole timeline and everything. So yeah, Zelda 1. I am not very good at this game, so we're probably gonna die a lot, especially starting out, since you start with 3 hearts. Please look up the manual for details. Yes, because people use those. Anyways, here we go, the very first screen of the very first Zelda. Go into the cave, very iconic line. It's dangerous to go alone. Take this. Get your wooden sword. No clue why, there's just old people living in caves, giving you stuff, telling you important information. But there are. So anyways, this is basically the main area of the game. I probably should have picked up that rupee, because rupees are a pain, but we got a shop there that we're not gonna do anything with yet, if ever. I don't know, but this is like the main area, I guess. If there's a hub in this game, I guess you'd call this the hub. This old lady doesn't talk to you. She's either a jerk or very shy. I'm gonna go with that she's shy. But she will talk to you later if you have an important item. Meet the old man at the grave. That sounds very grim. I'm leaving you. But although that is actually important, because there's a pretty good item that old man at the grave gives you if you have enough heart containers. But we're not going to be able to do that for quite a while. So anyways, we're back at the start. The first thing we want to do is get some bombs. I mean, you could just go straight into the first dungeon, but you know, it's best to do most of your overworld adventuring before getting into any of the dungeons, so then you can have some really good items when you're in the dungeons. So, if you go all the way to the right here, down the coast, and then go up one screen, you can buy bombs for 20 rupees. However, you can also get bombs by defeating enemies, which would be the ideal way to get them, because getting rupees is a pain in the butt. That blue rupee is worth 5 rupees. That's always welcome. By the way, these Zora enemies in the water, like, they're also known as River Zoras, not to be confused with the nice ones from Ocarina of Time. They're also known as Zolas because of a translation error. My goodness. But anyways, they are one of the most annoying enemies in just... My goodness, I can't stand them. Especially since character control in this first game is just so wonky, like, it's left, right, up, and down, and that's it. And it makes it really awkward to move around. You want to be facing an enemy when they shoot at you so you can block their projectile with your shield. But that can be harder said than done with the way I said, this controls. Oh my gosh. Bombs! Yay! Okay, now can I survive long enough to get this heart container? Yes, I can. Take any one you want. Do not go for the potion, because you can get potions later. Take the heart container, because if you miss it, you can never get it. Anyways, now we're just gonna head up, pretty much. I could go through the Minish Woods, because even though the forest isn't actually named named anything, I have done some research on Hyrule geography, because I'm that much of a nerd, and I have decided that that is the Minish Woods, because that makes sense. So, this should be, yes, another heart container. Oh my gosh. Like, detection is so weird with this first game. I mean, you saw me walking through that, not picking it up at all. Anyways, if we head down in here, I was actually supposed to get this stuff on the way to that second heart container, according to my guide, but I found it much easier to do it the way that I just did. It's a secret to everybody. Very iconic line. That only gave me 10 rupees. Not quite sure if that was worth it. Oh my gosh, it's really looking not worth it now. Get away! Oh my gosh, okay. There should also be some hidden rupees up there, but I have to move another... Okay, tip, and I should have remembered this before. When you approach an Armos, I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to approach it from below. Also, seeing as we're here, I was gonna get this one later. You have to be careful about the secret areas you blow open, because some of them will actually have a guy in there that'll make you pay to repair the door to his little home. So you need to know which ones are good to open up and which ones are bad, which chances are you'll know, because let's be honest, you're not gonna be finding any of these secret locations without a guide anyways. This really is not the path I intended on taking at all. But, you know, things don't always go the way you plan. I'm so gonna die again. I told you I'm not good at this game. Yeah, these blue enemies are supposed to be stronger. And these pea-hats, these flying things... Oh boy, this is gonna be great. I can't wait till I get some more heart containers. But those flying enemies, those pea-hats, those guys are kind of annoying too, because you can only actually hurt them when they're not moving. I also need to get the blue candle to open... Ooh! Right here, up here, we have a fairy's fountain for healing! Hooray! I'm kinda losing track of what I'm doing, dying over and over again. But, whatever. This is a shop. Buy something, will ya? He's not really very friendly. We want to get the blue candle soon, I know. I don't have everything I need to do memorized, but I'm doing my best. This is honestly, this is the hardest part of the game to remember, because with the dungeons, you have an easy to understand, much smaller map. And with the overworld, you don't exactly have that. You're just wandering all over with no clues of how to do anything. So this is really the most annoying part of the whole game. It's a secret to everybody. I didn't think I wanted to go up there, but whatever. So over here is the eastmost peninsula, and we technically shouldn't be going here yet because we didn't get the hint to go here, but you can go through the wall there, and when you come up here, it's a secret to everybody. Yeah, like there's a clue later that says like eastmost peninsula is the key or something like that. And right here, it's a money-making game! Except you usually lose money. Like that. Yeah. Yeah. Don't use those unless you're desperate. And even then, you probably shouldn't. Gambling's not good, kids. Show this to the old woman. So yeah, that old woman that wouldn't talk to us, now she will sell us potions. Or medicine, as it's called in this game. Pretty sure we have to go up here next. Is this where the candle is? Because I don't remember, but I think it's... Yes. Oh right, it's just in the generic shops. You just need 60 rupees. That's right. Oh my gosh, no. Well, the good news is the game will be getting much easier soon, because the next place I was actually about to go to before I was so rudely killed. Just trust me, it's going to have something very helpful. In fact, you're not supposed to be able to get it until you beat the second dungeon, but the way it checks that you beat the second dungeon is that you have 5 heart containers, and we have 5 heart containers because you start with 3, and we collected 2 in the overworld. So, actually, now that I have the candle, oh, you just have to move your cursor over to it. You don't have to, like, set it to a button, because it only uses 1 button. You can burn down this tree. Oh my gosh. Please, burn down the tree and avoid the Zora. Also, you can only use the blue candle once per screen before having to go off. Why is this not working? Before having to go off screen. I am confused. I'm pretty darn sure that's the tree. Okay. Well, I'm about out of time anyways, so I'm just gonna pause it here right before getting hit by the pea hat. And I will see you next time when we get a really nice reward that we're not supposed to have until completing 2 dungeons. So I'll see you then.